Hello. Today I'm going to start a new game of Sam and Max. If you haven't played this game before, this series, it's kind of adult-oriented, but it's for people with like teenage senses of humor, I guess. It's got a lot of potty humor and just stupid puns, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. I first started playing these games in my mid-20s, early mid-20s, I guess about 2007, and it was just a lot of fun. I just had so much fun with it, and so I'm going to play through the first episode, which is called Culture Shock. It's the very first game of the first season, I guess. They have 3 or 4 seasons, I believe. And basically the point of the game is you've got Sam, who is this dog, and Max, who's the bunny, and they're freelance police, and they try to solve crimes. And you try to figure out throughout the game what exactly the crime is, what you have to do to solve it, and it's a point-and-click type game, and you interact with your environment, you collect items, you use them in certain places, and the game's pretty good about telling you when, you know, your item use is correct and stuff like that. So it's pretty fun. I like it, but it does take a while, and there's a lot of exposition. There's so much talking in this game. So I'm probably not going to talk a whole lot during this game, except to like explain why I won't be doing certain things or why I do certain things, because I have played this game before. So there's no point in me going through all of the exposition just to show you the different things that are said, because it's pretty repetitive. Like, Max usually insults people like 20 times before you get an answer out of them, and Sam makes dumb puns. That's the point of the game. So hopefully the sound will work okay. Last time I tried to record this, the background noise was so loud you couldn't hear me talking, and while some people might think that was a plus, it basically just sounded really annoying, like, what's that vague voice in the background talking about shit? So we'll see how this goes. New game. Yes, I want to start a new game. The name of the episode is Culture Shock.
Quit moving around so much, bobblehead.
When are we gonna get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, little buddy. Okay, don't scream this time.
I got it! I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss cheese by the rat hole, or you'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlocked sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
Eerie. I just went cheese shopping. How did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
Ordinarily, I hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh, it was hours ago. You know I have the memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes I do. Well, it's gotta be somewhere in this room.
Okay, I'm going to pause this for a second and adjust the volume and whatnot. Okay, so hopefully this way you can still hear the music, and you can hear them talking, and you can hear me talking. Okay, so basically what this is it's kind of an introduction / tutorial, and Max just made armpit farts, which is his thing. So what you can do is wander around the room and explore, like they have the dartboard.
One of these days we're gonna finish that game.
I'm still working on getting the rest of the darts from the police impound.
Nyert, nyert. We can actually pick up this boxing glove.
This might come in handy.
Don't do that again.
And that's kind of Sam's thing, is he does stupid puns, and Max is just a jerk. Like, oh, yum, belly button lint. So let's see.
Whee!
And when Max gets in the way, Sam just knocks him up. It's awesome. Oh, that sounded terrible, knocks him up. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Good old Lou.
Who's Lou again?
The bowling ball, of course.
Okay, so our instructions are to find Swiss cheese. We know that Max has bought some cheese. We have to find it. And we don't know whether they have Swiss or not. So first we got to find the cheese so that we can identify it. You've pretty much seen the entire office. There's like no place for a shitload of cheese to hide. The filing cabinet's full. You can't look at the bookshelf. There's nothing in Max's desk. Whoa, what's this? A closet! Yay, let's look at the closet.
Aha!
Oh, there it is.
That is a shitload of cheese. But you notice it's not Swiss.
Unfortunately, this is not Swiss cheese.
So what?
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular.
Well, what does Swiss cheese have? It has holes in it. So what are we going to do? We're going to shoot holes in the Swiss cheese. Or in the regular cheese.
Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not.
The cheese stands alone.
Voila, Swiss cheese. Or close enough to fool the casual observer, anyway.
Don't say voila.
As an avid shooter, I have to say that's one of the most disgusting things ever to think about, is somebody eating cheese that has been shot full of bullet holes. Like, that's so gross. Okay, so now we need to give the Swiss cheese to the rat to get our phone back. Usually Max is in the way. Oh.
Whee!
There we go.
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin would like to thank you for your offering.
The members of Sam and Max would like their phone back now.
If you don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed,
Coffee.
and I am unable to comply with your request. A list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
Now, let's discuss this calmly.
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I ain't talking, coppers. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
Okay, so exposition, yay! If you hear me slurping at all, I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum, but I have coffee, which is helping me stay animated, yay! So basically, this is where you can get Sam to talk, or you can get Max to talk. There's several ways that you can go about it, but basically what you have to do is find out what the rat is actually afraid of, and then use it against him to get him to give you your phone back. So, this was the first thing I did the first time I played it, and it worked, so I remembered it.
Look, I want to help you, but my partner is a little unhinged. I'm afraid I may be unable to keep him from harming you in some colorfully gruesome fashion.
Let me at him, Sam.
I can take care of myself.
Okay, so he's like, whatever. Alright, well, let's try Max. I'll wring your little neck.
I'm about ready to wring your scrawny, trash-eating neck.
You think you're scary?
You don't know where his hands have been.
Or when I last washed them.
Who cares? I'm a rat, remember? Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Oh, you have a headache. Check it out. New exposition.
You mentioned a headache. Would you like some aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's sporting of you. Now you mention it, I really don't like being up here so high. I got me a thing about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
Oh, really?
Mistake.
Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I dangled your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait!
I warn you, I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie an ascot.
All right, have mercy!
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up! Take your phone and let me go!
Ah, for the love of... I wish I could
I love the
unsee
mobile
that.
rotary phone.
Hello. Yes? Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way.
Yeah! Ow!
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
It was a commissioner, Max. Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
Okay. We've basically collected everything we can collect in the room for the time being, so we're going to go ahead and head out. That ugly graffiti will come in later. Game saved! Whee! Okay, and this ugly little dude will come in later. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and talk to him, because I rarely speak to him first. But he does give a good bit of backstory.
Say there, unfashionably dressed street urchin.
Oh, you made me mess up. Now I have to start all over.
Yowzers, you are one ugly kid. Hey, I know you.
Oh, that's right. You're one of the lovable scamps from that old TV show about the singing soda jerks.
It's called the Soda Poppers. And the 70s are not old.
Specs, it's you! Wow, an actual celebrity vandalizing our neighborhood. This is great!
Tell me something about that trendy modern street art you're perpetrating.
What about it?
Do you live to paint, or do you paint to live?
I don't know why I do it. I just have to paint.
And that kind of gives you a clue as to what we're dealing with. So now we're going to find out who that ugly sumbitch is.
How did you select your subject matter?
He looks like a fried egg.
It's Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the Aibo Ocular Fitness program. You really should try one of his videos.
I'd rather try a fried egg.
Okay, and we're going to go ahead and leave it at that, because we'll find out a lot more about the video with another person that we're about to meet.
Sounds fascinating, but enough about that.
You can never get enough of Brady Culture's Aibo.
Yeah, we're going to go.
Well, we'll leave you to it.
But you have to agree to paint me next.
Sorry, I only paint Brady Culture.
Max, you've got the TV schedule memorized. Weren't the Soda Poppers going to be featured on one of those grim celebrity tell-alls today?
Oh yeah, on channel 173, the Child Star Expose Network, which we only get when it's convenient.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go to Bosco's Inconvenience Store and see what's going on.